presenting, stuff to you, it never occurred to me that this area back here might be something you all want to see. Hey toy fans, so yeah, I had someone call me out the other day, ask me if I even liked He-Man, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me, right? If I even like He-Man. I was sitting there looking, I was like, I've got a Castle Grayskull here, and one up there as well, so that's 3 Castle Grayskulls. Obviously, I like He-Man. If you follow me on Instagram, which is Tay Ray Gun there, got tons of things about He-Man on there. If you follow me on He-Man.org, I'm Barnlord there. I haven't changed my name yet. I've got tons of like fan art there, paintings, etc. So yeah, I really dig He-Man a lot. But it did bring me up to the fact that I haven't shown the toy room. So I figured we'd take a quick tour. I've got, of course, ships flying all over the ceiling. And I've got big studio lights. So I've got more ships over there. And there's even more over here. I've got the pod racers. Yep. And then over this direction, I have to excuse the lighting, got a couple of cloud cars. So my Micro Rob has done pins in the past for different Star Wars celebrations. And so I've got those framed up. I do have Edward's Retro Geek out. He was asking about the Freddy Krueger. That was the re-release Freddy Krueger that came out. It was a number series of about 30,000 of those that went out. And once my last PlayStation broke, I had to go old school, so I got a PlayStation 2 back up here, and then some cool swag, including a Barbarian Rage friendship kit that I picked up. Of course, Death Machines, some toys I was making. When I talked about the toys that were being made, set this forward a little bit so you can kind of see. Up there, those are all bins for the parts, models, sweeps, different things. These guys, so I actually want to do a breakdown of them, but this was a Super 7 color test figure that was like a part of the San Diego Comic-Con, I think 2015, and I believe it was meant to be thrown away. And then I ended up getting a unpainted Stratos head and Beastman head, a beige color armor, and I kind of wondered if that was a color test or what. But then this Skeletor here, this is an actual Mattel color test, because you can see it's Skeletor's normal colors, but his arms are tested colors, and like the pink arm is actually kind of weak. It's very interesting. So I'd like to do a breakdown of those one day. Of course, going across with the He-Man stuff, I've got, this collection of He-Man books here. And then let me set this down so you can see the classics collection up here. So I've got, of course, New Adventures into Evil Horde, into Snake Men, into my Evil Warriors, and that kind of goes across. Let's see if I can pick it up so we can see a little bit more. Yeah. There's a lunchbox, all sorts of stuff. That Griffin and Beastman is probably one of my favorite pieces. It's a great piece to have together. Of course, Skeletor and Panther, Zodak, He-Man, Battle Cat. Now go all the way around. And then of course I got an Obi-Wan in the way. Excuse me, Obi-Wan. And then over here, of course, I'm gonna get past this. My 2000X series, which I have pretty much the majority of them. There's a few that I'm missing. I do have that really cool Discotheque Skeletor up there. You see him? Yeah. And then I did manage to get a really awesome Zodak. It's one of my favorite Zodaks. And then of course some more up here. This painting, this was a painting I did not too long ago. one of the things I did with my paintings, I'd always hide a small gray skull in there. So there's a small gray skull on Panther's ear. And then they're really cool. Check out the, let's see if I can get it. It's a really cool old school He-Man club belt. And then I've got some Adorbs and some other like various things. And then for Motorbots, a couple of dinosaur He-Man figures, which I really dug. I thought they were awesome. And then of course some of the Mega Blocks. And then all the mini comics that are up there I have. And then of course I've got a vintage Grayskull, of course. And this is my vintage run that I have here. Love vintage. And then of course this is my prize piece. I have to back up for this one. So of course it's my classics Grayskull. My last little slime bat. Some of my Remco action figures, my knockoffs over here. Knockoffs, and then over here I have a Mr. T custom, a couple of completed of the Earth Force figures, Troll Force, Black Star, and then of course the New Adventures of He-Man. And then going from the fantasy stuff, of course I got Sectars. I've got them complete. I don't have the Hive playset, but I do have the Hive Worm I'm holding on to. Some Brave Star action here. I love Brave Star. Robocop. Some Kenner stuff's always pretty good. More He-Man, so I've got toothpaste toppers. That was courtesy of my friend Gary. And some other various things. Sonic, She-Ra, and Hordak. And of course Rambo, Force of Freedom, and some Terminator. And then I love these. A lot of people don't, but the oh goodness, the bio monsters from the Mega Marines. Yeah. And then of course I've got Swamp Thing and ton of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I've got a big run of Return of the Jedi toys. And then down here I've got to go through this. This is my Aliens, Predator, and now the new Nika Predator is back there as well. And then moving along, this was one of the pieces I made for a show. It's called Galactic Giddy Up. I love this piece. It's one of my favorites. Oh yeah, over here, check this out. I've got a signed from David Prowse, rest in peace. I know he passed away recently, but I have a signed Darth Vader on card that has his signature on there. And of course, there's a broken NECA figurine. Huh, who would have thought? These are my designer toys, and then some of my blasters. So this is my Han Solo blaster. I've got one Dino Rider thing left. This is the first Bob gun my kid and I played with. Some random blasters, a birthday blaster, and this is my first Father's Day gift. I absolutely love that one a lot. It's one of my faves. Let's see. Going back over this way, I've got, of course, starting collection for the Masters of the WWE. A big run of the DC Classics. I really liked these when they were out. Huge run. The Jurassic Park and Jurassic World toys. Of course, some framed up. This was a sideshow when they did the sideshow for their collectibles. They just did the sideshow toys. And I got some various stuff up here that I've got to go through. And then, of course, I've got the Alley playset down here. All Ninja Turtles, and I'm still sorting through all this junk. And then that Bat Cave, which I started a review. I lost the footage. I don't know if I'm going to do it again, but it's a pretty good playset if you ever get it. Of course, I've got Lord of the Rings. Here's all the bad guys. Bunch of the good guys. The Indiana Jones, and I love this run. And then, of course, down here I've got Nightmare Before Christmas. I love it. Then over here we've got the Justice League toys that Mattel put out, and some Shazam. I'm working on this shelf. This has got Ghostbusters and, of course, Imagineers, which I have fixed. I'm working on Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. I didn't hate it. I thought it was pretty cool. Skeletor lamp. And then this is the state of my drawing desk most days. I've got to really fix that. Pretty ridiculous. Then of course, I've got some Star Wars Killzone. Let me back that one off a little bit. There we go. Infant's Nest. That was pretty cool. And then I've got all of this up here. It's all Star Wars. Then over here I've got tons. I'm gonna fix that up. I got tons of these random figures up here. Of course, Phantom of the Opera, the Mummy. All these, so Super 7 Magic here. Got almost a full run of Max Steel, which I got from a friend. He's actually the singer. He was the singer of Doosu. He was in Burden Brothers, Casey Hess. I got some stuff from him. And then, of course, my Tendril that I got from my cuz in New York. And then some more just random toys up there. My last little bit of Power of the Force 2 stuff that I got, that was all I'm going to keep of that. And then some attack packs that are sealed. Not sure I really want to unseal those. Oh yeah. Last Action Hero, whoop whoop. Yeah, some good stuff. And of course down here, it's my Proton pack. I've been working on that for a while. And my Jawas up there, which I dig. Yeah, and then this is my workspace. Yeah. I got a lot of work to do on that. Yeah, and then down here, for my kid, I'm refurbishing an old Ecto 1. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed I can have that done in time for Christmas. And then of course down here, got Ben. Now these are all things that I have to review that I haven't gone through yet. I've got a Wonder Woman there. I'll probably be doing that one soon. As Matt said, another blind, well they're not blind bags, but they're these Transformer things. And then this part should lift up. Let's see. Yeah, and then I've got paintings in here. So I've got tons of paintings, and these are all paintings I've done in the past. There's a dragon one, and that one that's a astronaut. There was a G.I. Joe one I did that's got I can't remember his name. That's Countdown, Maverick, and DJ, I believe, and they're cutting a Cobra emblem in Mars. And then I've got, let's see, got this one of the Evil Horde's Men, which I think I've got someone who's wanting to buy that. And I've got yeah, there we go, a Roboforce painting in Max Steel, a Thunder Punch He-Man painting. And then down here, this is one, I hardly ever take these out, but I've got full sets of the Legions of Power. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of them. These things are amazing if you ever get a chance to get a hold of one. They're pretty cool around, and their box art is pretty amazing. I dig their box art a lot. So that's the toy room. So remember, they're not toys, they're action figure archive rooms. Yeah, I like that. This episode of Tay Ray Gun was sponsored by Marvin Dog Media. To learn more about Marvin Dog Media, visit www.marvindogmedia.com. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below to let YouTube know that you like what I'm making. And be sure to hit that bell notification so you get updates to future content.